We are back on the Pig Trail Show, and time to talk recruiting as always with our recruiting guy, that is Richard Davenport from Whole Hog Sports, the Arkansas Democrat, because that's been a while, RD, since I've had an opportunity to be with you here on this program. Let's start with Tristin Miller, 6'6", 274, visited Arkansas this weekend. Hogs in his top three, is that right?
Yeah, I felt good about Arkansas's, I guess, chances of maybe being in his top tier as far as on his list, because he talked so highly about Arkansas even before he got here, about his relationship with Coach Fry, the offensive line coach, and just how hard they're recruiting him. And then obviously he visited this weekend, had very impressive what he saw, and being able to get to know the coaches. And right now, like you said, Arkansas is in his top three. He's a very good-looking offensive tackle, 6'6", about 274 right now. A lot of potential for growth, and very athletic kid who, going forward, I think Arkansas is going to be a player for him.
A lot of praise for this guy out of the 2020 class, Mickens, a DB, one of the top DBs in that 2020 class, and saw some cool stuff there on Twitter, you know, lining up against Chad Morris there. Always fun to kind of see those guys kind of yuck it up a little bit. But RJ, what about him? What really stands out to you?
Well, he's a guy that's got excellent size. He's about 6'1", 180, and he's, like you said, he's got 2 more years of high school football, so obviously could maybe grow a little bit more. But he comes from a football family. His dad played for Texas A&M and played for the New York Jets, so obviously he knows the game of football. And then you add in his natural ability, and then that just enhances his his ability to play the game. He was really impressed with just the people at Arkansas. It's kind of a common theme with a lot of these guys that I've talked to. He just likes he and the other kids really like the environment around the coaches' offices and just the people around the program. He said going forward, Arkansas will definitely be one of his top schools, but obviously he's got 2 more years to go, and he's got 25 offers right now, so who knows how many offers he's going to have when it's all said and done.
All right, let's go to the offensive side of the football, talking about Amari Spivey now, a running back, 6'1", 207 out of the state of Alabama. And this is a guy who really can run the football well, but really just in terms of his running ability overall, what are you seeing from this guy?
He's very elusive. His first play on his huddle tape shows a guy that makes multiple people miss. You think there's no way in the world he's going to be able to even get a yard of positive yardage, and he takes it to the house. And I think that's an indicative of his talent. He's got very good size and very good speed, but can really make people look silly in the open field. He and Coach Traylor really have a really good relationship, along with his mom. Coach Traylor's really gained the trust of them, and they really rely on him through the recruiting process. I think you'll be seeing Amari visit Arkansas in the near future.
Okay, let's close with the spring evaluation period, and really what are we going to expect out of the coaches and just this period overall? What really is this time all about as far as the coaching staff is concerned?
It's really letting the guys that are, you know, they've offered and that are high on their board, letting those guys that know that how interested they are in them, because they're going to visit their schools just about every week, and make an effort to let them know that they're a priority. And kids, you know, it's amazing, after Arkansas coaches visits the school, a lot of times they're really excited. They want to see a coaching staff show that much interest by showing up at their school. They can't necessarily talk to them. They can't have any face-to-face contact, but just showing up and letting them know that they're a priority is a big deal to these kids. And the coaching staff will be all over the country over the next 5 weeks. They started on Wednesday and visited several top prospects, and then they'll continue to do that going forward.
Hammer down, full tilt boogie. It continues, RD. We appreciate it, and we will continue this Pig Trail Show after this, talking softball, 2 of the star pitchers for the Razorbacks. Stay with us.